Hi, today I'm going to go over a quick video on how to look at this bathroom. I'm actually using my own bathroom as an example. So please forgive the mess. It's not perfectly clean. We don't have a housekeeper come in here very often, so it's kind of lived in. It is not show ready by any means. But this is the example I'm going to use. I'm going to use my own bathroom. The condition that we go through, or the kind of the things I look for, some things that a lot of people miss. And let me walk through my bathroom as an example, and let me know what you think.
So this is my bathroom from the other perspective. You'll notice the tile floor, a nice pretty shower and tub, and everybody gets wooed by that, and the granite, beautiful granite, dirty countertop. Don't let my wife's probably gonna get mad at me for that. The beautiful vanity, thank you, I made that myself. And then, but they don't look at the finer things and what to actually look for, like the person in the mirror over there behind the closet. So first off, starting off in the bathroom, the toilet room, the water closet, as they say. Don't judge me on the dirty toilet. So first off, you want to make sure that there is a working fan and obviously a light. It's a good working fan, you can hear it going. Usually if I have the ability, I'll rip off a tiny piece of toilet paper and throw it up there and make sure it's actually got some good suction. Obviously you want to come over and check to make sure the toilet runs and flushes. Close that. On this tile floor, you can't really check it, but on any other house, you want to actually stick your feet in here and press down and see if you hear any squishing or if there's any water damage that comes from a leaking seal. That floor will be quite squishy. Also, the toilet paper holder, make sure it's nice and sturdy. This one just flips up. Make sure that's nice and sturdy. No sign of water damage around the floor. Check the ceiling for any water damage, because sometimes just moisture or roof leak, that kind of thing. Then work your way back out. Check to make sure the door works. Make sure it locks. It does. Closes securely. You can also check to sometimes on any door, just hold it open, prop it open, see if it's unlevel, it will actually close a little bit. See, that's a little bit unlevel. Thank the builder for that. Then I'm going to work my way over to the shower, which is dirty, so forgive me. We would turn it on, and in the process of turning it on like this, we'll actually check to see how long it takes to get hot and how hot it gets. We don't want a lukewarm shower, that's kind of crappy. This shower is only a couple of years old since we had it installed, so the seal is along here, the seal along the bottom. Make sure the door closes. Do the whole same door check to how level it is. It's shaking a little bit. See, it's not completely, totally level. Well, it's totally shaking. I yanked it over a little bit too much, but it's not too bad. You want it to kind of shake a little bit, or not shake, close a little bit on its own. If I had a level on me, which I don't, I'd want to make sure that is actually tipped downward so that any water gets up there and leaks down. Same with the shelf, you check that. Check any seals along here and along the wall for any signs of water damage, especially on the outside. This is tile, but you know, on other houses that are linoleum, you push your foot down there and look for water damage anywhere around the perimeter. Same with the tub. In the tub, we would turn on the water as well. Check for a seal right here. That one always leaks. Shake that a little bit. Pour the water, let the water get hot. I'm going to let that run and check how hot it is in a minute. Again, it's got its own fan, so we'll go turn that on. This one is one of the newer ones, so it's got an on-off, a humidity sensor to it. Check the roof for leaks, any signs of leaks. I put this crown up too, and it looks really good. There's no cracking. Got another light right there that works. Check again the floor. The trick with floors that most people miss is if you get out of the shower and it gets wet, are you going to slip and fall on your butt? This floor, though dirty, is it's got a little bit of a texture to it, so that helps. If it's perfectly smooth and shiny, that can be a danger in a bathroom because you can get wet and you just slip right on your butt. Faucets, make sure that those work as well. So put on hot, put on cold, make sure all that works. And I'm going to check to make sure they actually drain okay, which that one you can tell it's not draining perfectly, and I know mine is not. So I got to get to that. But that's another drain check. On the sinks, check the seals are on here. Those are all good. Biggest thing you need to look for is any water damage underneath the bottom. I've got a lot of crap in here, so forgive me. But I know it doesn't leak and it's got no water intrusion. Get all past all of my crap. Reach your hand down there for any water. I like to usually have a bucket or a container underneath the drain just to make sure that if it does leak, that I see it in the connector or in the bucket rather than it actually damaging anything underneath. Vanity stuff, make sure all the drawers open and closed. Try not to show you all my crap. These all function smoothly and all close appropriately. They're not stuck. Some of these are actually soft door closes or soft closes. So all those open and shut, even the soft close. Make sure any towel holders, just like the teepee holder, secure. And the other one over here, secure. Nothing, the kids haven't been hanging off them. And the very last thing a lot of people don't notice is the privacy. So in my case, I've got a nice roof line in my other neighbor's house on the other side to look at, but it's pretty private. I don't mind staring at the roof if I need to. But there is, some of their windows down there could look up this way if I feel like standing in the tub butt naked. Maybe I'm not as private. Other houses on the first level, what you can do is you can actually tint this window or put a sheen and a film on it. That's a privacy film instead of just having blinds and having them shut all the time. Looks like my shower's getting hot. And it is hot, so let's see how hot it gets. Obviously, we'll check this as the water flow. And if you have a chance, the inspector should be popping this off and looking back behind that. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Can't do it with one hand. Making sure there's no leaks here is good, but I mean, if it leaks here, it's not a big deal. You just put a piece of tape that you can see kind of sticking out right there. But back here, you pull this up and you actually look back there to make sure that there's not water dripping behind the wall, because that's really bad. And then you want to make sure for sure that there's a seal and probably a clear silicone all the way around, and actually a little bit open at the bottom. There is a normal drain hole on these pieces anyway, but make sure that it doesn't go all the way around, so if any water actually does get kind of behind there, it has a place to drain out. This is a tile shower, but in a tub or even a fiberglass pan, there are usually little weep holes like right there and right there. Leave them open, do not caulk those, because those handle any condensation that gets behind the wall. I got pretty hot, so I'm not too worried about it. And the kids' toys going off. So that's my tour of the bathroom. Turn the fan back off. Turn all the lights, make sure all that stuff works. That's my tour of the bathroom. Can't think of much else. With countertops, these are granite, so you look for fissures or water damage on other types to make sure that there's no squishy parts that can handle the weight. Put a little bit of weight on it. Oh, one thing I did miss in the bathroom is you actually shake the toilet. You grab it or sit on it and kind of shake it. The inspector should do that as well. Usually they do. I make sure they do to see if it's actually loose a little bit. So one last thing to check is to always make sure that any outlets near water, this goes for bathrooms and kitchens, of course, are GFCI protected. They have a test button and a reset. Make sure those work. I don't have my little tester. The inspector has one. But make sure that those work. The inspection, again, always supersedes anything I tell you here. They are usually much more thorough when it comes to inspections. All right, take care. That's pretty much it. Let me know what you think on the comments. Like, subscribe, or whatever if I put it on YouTube. Or let me know. Take care. Bye.